Hello again, Apba baseball fans, and welcome to another exciting evening of the Apba Master Game baseball game. This is Tigerbob here from Bay City and the Tigerbob Broadcasting Network, bringing you Game 5 of the 1986 World Series, where right now the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox are tied at 2 games apiece. And Game 5 will be a Thursday night in Boston. It is October 23rd, 1986, in front of a full house at Fenway Park. And tonight, for the Mets, we got Dwight Gooden going. This will be his second start in the World Series. He lost Game 2, although he pitched 7 2/3 innings and didn't give up any earned runs at all. In Boston, coming back with Bruce Hurst, he pitched Game 1. He got a no decision. He pitched 6 innings and gave up 3 earned runs. So we'll be back in a minute with the starting lineups. The managers and the umpires are meeting at home plate to go over the ground rules, and as I do that, I'll go down the batting order for the New York Mets. We got center fielder Dykstra, Timmy Tuffle playing today at second base, Keith Hernandez first base, Carter the cleanup hitter, Strawberry batting fifth, Ray Knight third base batting sixth, Mitchell, he's inserted at DH seventh today, Mookie Wilson out there left field, and batting 9 today will be Santana. And they're going up against the grade 13 left-hander from St. George, Utah, Bruce Hurst. Like I said, making his second start. He's a grade 13 with X, Y, and a Z. Both teams are fielding 2 Winfield, and both teams are fielding 2 team. So let's get ready to play ball. Quickly go down how we got here. Game 1, the Mets won 5-3. Boston bounced back and won Game 2 3-1. And then Game 3 was the 14-inning affair. Boston won that one 7-6, and the Mets won the last one dramatically 3-2, and that brings us to Game 5 at 2 games apiece. Bruce Hurst ready, and let's play ball. In the batter's box is Lenny Dykstra, and here's the first pitch of the game to Lenny Dykstra. 55 is a 9. He's a -9 against a lefty, so the 13 becomes a 22. And the first batter of the game grounds out to the second baseman, Marty Barrett. Toss over to Buckner. 1 up, 1 away. Now we have batting Timmy Tuffle, the right-hand hitter in the lineup today. Snake Eyes is a 0. 31 is a 6. That ball's in a drop in between the left fielder and center fielder, and Timmy Tuffle goes into second base with a double. So we have a 1-out double. And up steps Keith Hernandez. Keith is hitting .333 so far in the series, lefty on lefty. Here's the pitch from Hurst. 45, 14. Oh, just misses the outside corner. So Mets have 2 on with 1 out, and up steps the kid, Gary Carter. He is hitting .313 with 3 home runs and 8 RBI. Hurst better be careful to Carter. Here's the pitch. 46, 13. Oh, he stood there looking at that one. Strike 3. Froze him. Number 2 for Hurst. Outwise. And up steps Strawberry. Lefty on lefty. Here's the pitch. The Strawberry. 31, 14. Ball 2. Strawberry still in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. 35, 14. Ball 4. First inning. Bases loaded with Mets with 2 outs. And up steps Ray Knight, the right-hand hitter from Albany, Georgia. And here's the pitch to Ray Knight. 23 is a 12. First baseman. 25 will put him in fielding 1. So bases. First baseman Buckner over to Hurst. And that's 3 away as we go to the bottom of the first, scoreless. Dwight Gooden to grade 14 with the next, finishing up his warm-up. We'll go down the batting order for the Boston Red Sox. We got Wade Boggs, third base, Barrett, second base, Buckner, first base, Jim Rice batting cleanup, he's the left fielder, Don Baylor DHing, Evans in right, Gedman catching, Henderson center field, Spike Owens at shortstop. So no changes at all. Boston's been running the same lineup pretty much out there every day. So here we go. Wade Boggs up. Gooden delivers. 56-34. Pops it up on the infield. Santana under it. Makes the catch. One up, one away. Bat number 2 today is Marty Barrett, hitting .052 so far. He only has 1 hit and 19 at-bats. 14's a 30. That's a line drive, left field, over in the gap. Mookie under it, makes the catch. 2 away. And up steps the first baseman, Billy Buckner. 175 hitter so far. Billy Buckner, 41-24, ground ball, routine play. Santana throws it to first. And we're going to the second inning, scoreless. And leading off will be Kevin Mitchell, batted 3 times. He's 0 for 3 in the series so far. Hurst pitching to Mitchell, 63-31, fly ball, right field. Evans back in the corner, he's under it, pounds his glove, makes the catch. 1 away. And up steps Mookie Wilson. 42-13. Curveball struck him out. 2 up and 2 away in the top of the second inning. And up steps the shortstop Santana. He is hitting .308 so far. He's been a pretty good hitter. 46-29. Fastball, strike 3. You're gone. Let's go to the bottom of the second inning. No score. Now we got Jimmy Rice leading off. Rice, 471. He has 1 home run. Here's the pitch. Righty on righty. Jimmy Rice, 25 is an 8. -3. Gooden's 14 becomes a 17. That is a fly ball, left field. Mookie, routine depth. 1 away. Now we got Don Groove Baylor. Gooden pitching to Baylor. 61-37. That's an RP board. 45 is the dice roll on the RP board. 45-37. That is a 22. That's a 22 pitcher. Dice roll is a 65. First on air, the first baseman grabs it. Flips it over to Gooden, and Gooden drops it. Wow, Hernandez makes the play, flips it to Gooden. Gooden cannot make the play. And Don Baylor's on first place on an air. So Don Baylor to E16. Up steps Evans. Man on first. 1 out. Here's the pitch to Evans. 61 is a 30. That ball is shallow left. Mookie coming in. Makes the catch. 2 away. As Gooden trying to get out of here and save his own air. And up steps Gedman. He's been the big hitter for Boston. Here's the pitch to Gedman. 22 is a 7. That is going to be a base hit. .14 becomes a 16, so that is a base hit. So that is a single to right. The hit number is going to be make it a 49. Strawberry with the 35 arm. Then we got the 10 speed for Baylor, 25 off the 49. Gives him a 24 chance, and he's just going to stop at second base on the base hit. They don't want to make the third out at third base, and up steps Henderson. 2 on, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. 42-13. Struck him out. Gooden, heater. And let's go to top of the third inning, scoreless. Top of the third inning, scoreless, and up steps Lenny Dykstra. Grounded out to second base his first time up, and here's the pitch from Hurst to Lenny Dykstra. 54-32, line drive, right field. Evans over, under it. Makes the catch. 1 away. Now batting is Timmy Tuffle. Doubled his first time up. Here's the pitch from Hurst to Timmy Tuffle. 54-32. That's a little looper out there. Evans coming in. Sliding catch. Makes the play. What a catch. 2 away. Evans showing off his glove out there in right field. And up steps Keith Hernandez. Here's the pitch to Hernandez. 14-30. Left field. Jim Rice. Back in front of the monster. comes down, makes the catch. And we are going to bottom of the third inning, scoreless, and up steps the number 9 hitter, Spike Owen. Hitting 250 so far in the World Series. And here's the pitch to Spike Owen, 41-24. Sure-handed Santana grabs it, throws him out at first, 1 away. Now we have Wade Boggs. Hitting 190 so far, has 4 singles in the World Series. Here's the pitch to Boggs, 46-13. Fastball. Gooden throwing the heater today, isn't he? Wow, 2 away. And up steps Marty Barrett. Marty, 64-13. Stood there like the house on the side of the road and watched that one go by. Gooden hooked him on that one. We are going to the top of the 4th. We are scoreless. Both teams have 1 hit. And up steps Gary Carter. And here's the pitch. The lefty to the righty. Gary Carter. 64-38. That's an RP board. 44 on the RP board, 38. 44 and 38 will be a 16. Third baseman. Wade Boggs. He is the 5-man. The dice roll puts him in fielding 1. Line drive out. Speared by Boggs. Fine defense. Thought that one might be going down in the corner. But the strong third baseman makes the play. He can hit and he can field. And up steps Darryl Strawberry. 54-32. Fly ball. Deep right. Back around the pesky pole. Evans pulls it in. That came very close to being a little short home run right down the line. With 2 outs, up steps Ray Knight, 55, is a 7. Line drive, drops in, left field. Ray Knight gets the 2nd hit of the game here for the New York Mets. And up steps the right-hand hitting Kevin Mitchell. 42-13. Oh, he hooked him again, struck him out. And we are going to bottom of the 4th inning. 0-0. And up steps Billy Buckner. 54-32. A lot of fly balls today. Right at Strawberry. 1 away. And now batting is Jimmy Rice. Looking for a big hit. Get this team going. Here's the pitch to Rice. 21-30. That ball is deep left field. Back at the wall. Wilson makes the catch. 2 away. Donnie Baylor. Last time up he was on the air. So here's the pitch. Good into Baylor. 63-30. Fly ball left field. That ball is right at Mookie. We are going to the top of the 5th inning of a scoreless game. Got a little bit of a pitching duel between Gooden and Hurst. Who will be the first one to blink? Up steps Mookie Wilson. 45-14. Mookie Wilson gets a walk. So Mookie's a C, so he can steal. He's a C30. We'd take 5 off for Gedman, take 3 off for Hurst, who has an awesome move. So he's a 22 chance of stealing. So if he decides to steal 11-44, he would be safe. And up steps Santana. Mookie leading off. And there he goes, going to try and steal. And here's the throw, and he's going to be safe. 21, safe, stolen base. They risk it off Gedman, and Mookie Wilson is on second base. And now we got Santana up with the runner on second base. Oh, and they're calling for the bunt sign. Santana's going to try and bunt him over. 21 is a 26 on the sacrifice. .26, second base. Fielding 1. Out, runner to third. First baseman comes in. Buckner throws it over to Barrett covering. And with 1 out, the Mets have a runner on third base. Mets playing a little small ball with a stolen base and a bunt. Now with 1 out, Dykstra up. Infields, they're bringing the infield in. 5th inning, here's the pitch to Lenny Dykstra. Lefty on lefty. 33. is a 6. So 33 is a 6, and on a double column card, score this is the number 5. So that is going to be a double to right. Runner scores. Mets take the lead, 1-0. Lenny Dykstra comes through with a big, big double. So 1 out, Lenny Dykstra on second base. The Mets have the lead, and up steps Timmy Tuffle, the right-hand hitter off Bruce Hurst. 55 is an 8. 13 becomes the 14. 8 off the 14, that'll be a 28. Shortstop. Fielding 1 with the dice roll of 22. Short to first. Runner stays put right there on second base. So now we got 2 outs. And up steps Hernandez, lefty on lefty. Here's the pitch. Hurst to Hernandez. 35 is a 9. He's a -3. 13 becomes a 16 with the man on second. 9. That is a single through short with the hit number of 48. So left fielder arm, Rice out there's the 32, Dykstra at 18 speed, that's the 14. 14 off the 48, 34 chance. And they're just going to let him score. The Mets take 2-0 lead. They're going to try and limit the damage here. A couple of games ago, Rice threw him out at home, but that was in extra innings when they had go for him. So here we go, man on first base, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Carter, 61, 24. That's the ground ball. Right there, right to the second baseman, over to the shortstop. 3 away. And let's go to the bottom of the 5th inning with the Mets leading 2-0. Up steps Dwight Evans, bottom of the 5th. Gooden delivers, righty on righty. Dwight Evans, 25 is a 9. He is not handicapped. 9 out of 14. That is a base hit. Left field. Boston has their leadoff guy on here. And up steps Gedman, the power hitting Gedman. 1 swing in the back and tie it up. Gooden pitching to Gedman. 52's a 27. X-Man struck him out. Strikeout number 4 for Gooden. And up steps David Henderson. 263 hitter. 3 doubles and a triple so far. Here's the pitch to David Henderson. 46-13. Struck him out. Good and heating up out there. 5th strikeout of the game. 2 away. And up steps Spike Owen. 56-34. Man on first. Pops it up. High on the infield. Santana. Feet just on the outfield grass. Puts it away. And we are going to the top of the 6th inning. Mets leading 2-0. And leading off will be Darryl Strawberry. What's he done so far today? He's walked and he's flew out to right. And here's the pitch to Strawberry. 13 is a 14. Strawberry gets his 2nd walk. Now we got Ray Knight with Darryl Strawberry up. And here's the pitch to Ray Knight. Going to be a hit and run play. 55 is a 7. +9 against a lefty. Wow, that is a base hit on the hit and run play. Strawberry going all the way to 3rd. The Mets are in business again. 1st and 3rd. Nobody out. Ray Knight on first base. They're going to play the infield deep. Try to get the double play to limit the damage. And here's the pitch to Kevin Mitchell. 24-13. Strike 3. Called strike 3. Big pitch there by Hurst. He gets the first out to try to get out of this. Let's call this a situation here in the 6th inning. And up steps Mookie Wilson. 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Infield deep. 46-29. 1st and 3rd. That's the pitcher number. 16's going to be fielding 1. Ground ball. Back to Hurst. Fires it to Owen. Buckner. Double play. Pitcher to short to first. Double play. And they get out of serious trouble here in the top of the sixth. And if Boston comes back and wins this game, this might be the pivotal inning. Bottom of the sixth inning, Boston has to get something going, and they got just a guy to get her going. It's Wade Boggs, and here's the pitch. Left-handed Wade Boggs. 41-24, Santana over to first, one away. Easy routine out to the shortstop. And up steps Marty Barrett, as Dwight Gooden is dealing today. And up steps Marty Barrett. Here's the pitch. 63-31, fly ball, deep center, Dykstra back in the gap, under it. Makes the catch. Two away. And Billy Buckner, Boston, 2 hits today. They can't get really anything going. Here's the pitch to Buckner, 53's a 19. 19 will be the third baseman. Third baseman's a 4. So be fielding 2. Ground ball, Ray Knight boots it. Ray Knight cannot make the play, and Billy Buckner's on first base. Maybe that'll get him going here. He is a slow 2, so they're gonna, nothing fancy there. Here's the pitch to Rice. 26-32, fly ball, right field, Strawberry over. Fine running catch. Boston cannot score in the bottom of the 6th, and we go to the top of the 7th inning. Hurst is still out there with the Mets leading 2-0, and up steps the number 9 hitter, Rafael Santana. 66 is a 6. That ball over the left fielder's head. Santana actually hit it over the left fielder's head, and he's going to pull into second base with a double. Little bit of power out of the shortstop. If the Mets going to play any small ball here, they're just going to swing away. Oh, they're going to let Lenny Dykstra swing away with Santana on second. 62-13. Hurst comes back with a strikeout. One away. He's been tough in the clutch. Up steps Timmy Tuffle. 13-14. Oh, the umpire's squeezing them. We got a base on balls. We got runners on first and second. With one out. And up steps the left-hand hitter Keith Hernandez. Can Hurst induce the double play ball? Hernandez, 52's a 27. That's right down to, well, we gotta check it out. Ground ball, speared by Boggs, touches third, over to first. Double play. Had to make sure it wasn't an X strikeout, but Wade Boggs, 32, puts him in fielding 1, and that is the 5-5-3 double play. And Hurst gets through the top of the 7th. And let's go to the bottom of the 7th. Mets leading 2-0. Leading off is Don Baylor. He'll be followed by Evans and Gedman. So here's the pitch. Gooden pitching to Baylor. Snake Eyes is a 5. Handicapped 1. 14 becomes a 15. That ball is off the Green Monster. And Don Baylor pulls into second base with a 2-base hit. And up steps Dewey Evans. Here's the pitch. Evans, man on second. 64-22. That's a catcher number. And that's going to be fielding 3. First on air, catcher fumbles the chopper. Runner holds. Wow, we got an air. Air on Gary Carter. The dice roll 64 on the 8. That put him in fielding 3. So air on Carter, and Boston has 2 base runners. So a 2 on and nobody out. Up steps Rich Gedman. Can Gedman do it again? Hitting 350 with 2 home runs and 4 doubles. Gooden's going to try and pitch him carefully, and here's the pitch to Gedman. 31 is a 9. Plus 2. So the 14 becomes a 12. First and second. 12, that's a 9. That's a 27. That is down to the third baseman. 63 is going to put him in fielding 3. Fielder's choice. Third to second. Over to first. Slow runner's out. They turned it. Gedman, the slow runner. Double play. 5-4 to 3. What a huge play by Ray Knight. So we have 2 outs. Runner on third base. And up steps David Henderson. Snake Eyes is a 0. 65 is a 7. Base hit Henderson. And Boston scores a run. Like all the other games, we have to get something going here just to make this game interesting, don't we? So 2-1. So Henderson's at D16. He's on first base. We got 2 outs, and up steps Spike Owen. Gooden pitching to Spike Owen. 46-29. Right back to Gooden. Over to first. We are going to top of the 8th inning with the Mets leading 2-1. Top of the 8th inning, Bruce Hurst is done. He pitched to 30 batters today, and they're going to bring in Calvin Schiraldi. This will be a non-save situation. He, couple of games he's coming, he has a 20.25 earned run average. It's been pretty bad, but they got to try and build his confidence up because if Boston's going to win the World Series, they're going to need him to pitch well, and he's going right after the guy. He's going after his nemesis, Gary Carter. So here he goes. All warmed up, pitching to Gary Carter. 51 is a 9. He's a -5. The 18 becomes a 23. That will be an out. Pitcher to first. 1 away. Now we got the left hand hitting. Darryl Strawberry. Schiraldi to Strawberry. 55 is an 8. He is a +5. So the 18 becomes a 13. That will be a fly ball to center field. 2 away. Can Schiraldi pitch a clean inning? And up steps Ray Knight, third baseman. 55 is a 7. Base hit, Ray Knight. 2-out single. Slow man on first base. Up steps. We got a quick timeout here. Thought about bringing Heap in to pinch hit, but they're going to leave Mitchell in there to hit. He's going to hit off Schiraldi. He has some power in his bat. Here's the pitch. 51 is a 9. -5. 9 off to 23 with a man on first. 9 off to 23 is a 27. Third baseman. Fielding 3. Third to first. So Schiraldi pitches a clean. Top of the 8th inning. Going to the bottom of the 8th with the Mets leading 2-1. We are going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Leading off Wade Boggs, and Dwight Gooden's going to try and get through one more inning. And the run scored in the last inning was construed as an earned run. So up steps Wade Boggs off to grade 14. 24-31. Fly ball, center field. Lenny Dykstra puts it away. 1 away. Boston has to get another run to tie this thing up. Up steps Marty Barrett. 22 is a 7. That ball drops into left field. Marty Barrett base hit. Boston has a base runner. E27. Up steps Billy Buckner. And they're going to hit and run. Billy Buckner hit and run play. 24-31. That ball drops into right field. 24-30 with base hit. And Barrett's going all the way to third base. A perfectly executed hit and run play. Boston has first and third with 1 out. So Boston making a move. They're going to bring Dave Stapleton, and he's going to come in and he's going to run for Buckner. He's 12 speed. And they're going to stick with Gooden for one more batter. So we got him on first and third. 1 out. Infield deep. As they're going to try and get the double play out of Jimmy Rice. And here's the pitch to Jimmy Rice. 65-35. Pops it up. High on the infield. Who's under it? Third baseman. Ray Knight makes the catch. 2 away. First and third. 2 outs. and up steps Donnie Baylor. Can Gooden get out of this mess here in the 8th inning? And here's the pitch to Donnie Baylor. Here we go. 61 is a 37 on the 1st and 3rd. That is a team. Team 2. 33 puts him in fielding 2. Runner picked off first base. Oh my. Stapleton comes in to pinch run. And he gets picked off first base. That is a long walk back to the dugout. And we're going to top of the 9th inning with the Mets leading 2-1. Go to the 9th inning with the Mets leading 2-1. And oh boy, with Stapleton getting picked off, you could just hear the collective moan of the crowd. And they went from the excitement to the disbelief. So Schiraldi, he's in the pitch to the top of the 9th. And leading off is Mookie Wilson, as the Mets try to add a run on here in Fenway Park. And here's the pitch to Wilson. 56, 34, pops it up on the infield. Spike going under it. 1 away. Seems like every one of these games have been so close, and this is just another one. This 2-1 game. 55 is an 8. He's a -4. 18 becomes the 22. 22-8. That'll be a fly ball left field. Jimmy Rice, 2 away. Back to the top of the order. We have Lenny Dykstra. Here's the pitch to Lenny Dykstra. 23's a 12. That's a 2-hopper down there to Stapleton. Makes the catch. And we're going to the bottom of the 9th. The Mets trying to hold on to a 2-1 win. So coming in to pitch for the Mets in the bottom of the 9th will be Jesse Orosco, the grade 16 lefty with a Y. During the regular season, he had a 2.33 ERA and he had 21 saves. As him and McDowell, they both had a lot of saves. So leading off is Don Baylor against Orosco. Mets 3 outs away from taking a 3-2 lead. And here we go, Donnie Baylor. 31-14. Don Baylor gets a walk. So Boston has the leadoff hitter on. And up steps Evans. He's a -6 against the lefty. So Orosco pitching to Evans. Boston trying to walk it off. As we have 34,010 fans here, getting louder and louder. And here's the pitch, Orosco pitching to Evans. 25 is a 9. The -6. The 16 becomes a 22. That is going to be a base hit. He beats it out. 2 runners on. And coming up to bat is Gedman with nobody out. So lefty on lefty, nobody out. Orosco pitching to Gedman. He's been the best hitter for Boston. Here's the pitch from Orosco to Gedman. 61-24. Ground ball. Shortstop. Fielding 3. Ground ball. Shortstop. To second. To first. Double play. Huge double play by the New York Mets. And we got 2 outs in the 9th. And the Mets are 1 out away from winning their 3rd game of the series. So with 2 outs, runner on 3rd. David Henderson coming up. The Mets are making a mound visit. So with 2 outs with the runner on 3rd base in the bottom of 9th, they're going to take out Orosco and bring in Roger McDowell to pitch. So he'll be pitching to Henderson. So here's the pitch. Roger McDowell all warmed up. Henderson. Boston needs a hit to make this game to tie it up. And here's the pitch. 61 is a 40. Man on 3rd. Team number 56. As they are going to be fielding 3. Pass ball. Runner scores by PB2 and PB3 catchers only. Carter's only a PB1. Otherwise, use RP board. Oh my. 2 outs in the 9th. Man on 3rd. 40 RP board. How crazy is this? 32. Man on third. On the 40. 32 on the 40 will be a 27. That is going to be a team number. Going to be fielding 2. Double to right center. Runner scores. This game is tied. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something's going on here. Pitcher going back on the mound. He's going to turn around. He's going to throw the ball to first base. Oh, it's an appeal play. It's an appeal play. The runner, Henderson, missed first base, and he's out. And the run does not count, and this game is over on an appeal play. Oh, my. Unbelievable. 2 outs. The runner does not score. So double to right center. Runner scores. Batter misses first and is declared out on appeal play. Put out first base. No hit is credited. The run does not score. Oh my God, the crowd can't believe what just happened. As Henderson got the hit to tie the game up and he missed first base. Oh my, what an ending to an awesome game. What a crazy ending to the game as Boston has just self-destructed at home here at Fenway Park. As McDowell comes in, pitches the one guy, and Henderson hits what appears to be a double to tie the game, and he misses first base, so it's a put out first base. Then in the previous inning was Stapleton getting picked off first base after he came in for a pinch runner. Boston just snake bit when it comes to the World Series as the Mets take a 3-2 lead. The day off tomorrow as they're going to head back to New York. We'll be back in a minute with the recap. As we got the 34,000 fans leaving the ballpark in utter disbelief. Go over the totals here. New York had 2 runs, 7 hits. They made 3 errors. Boston 1 run on 7 hits. They didn't make any errors. Dwight Gooden pitched 8 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts. He got the win. We give Orozco a hold. McDowell comes in, pitches to one guy, gives up what appears to be a double. He misses first base, and he gets the save. Hurst pitched 7 innings, give up 2 earned runs for Boston. Schiraldi pitched the last 2 innings. And that was... Schiraldi actually bounced back and did a little bit better today. There was no home runs in the game. We had Dykstra had a double, Santana double, Tuffle double, and Baylor had his second double for Boston. Ray Knight, he had 3 hits. He led the Mets with 3 hits. Evans had 2 hits for Boston. The big play of the game was the double play that Gedman hit into. And then Henderson, with the crowd going crazy, missing the base. This will go down in World Series history. So this is it from Boston as we head back to New York with the New York Mets leading 3-2. And as always, keep playing Apba. You don't know what kind of crazy stuff might happen, just like this here. And this is Tigerbob signing off. Have a great day. So what to talk about first? That game there, there's a couple things I want to talk about. Number one, this is just crazy the way this game ended. Unbelievable. I play a lot of games. Once in a while a crazy ending, but to have a game end, a World Series game, on an appeal play, really, David Henderson misses the bag, gets called on an appeal play with 2 outs in the 9th. If I was trying to make this stuff up, I couldn't have made that up because I wouldn't believe it. And then with Stapleton getting picked off in the 8th inning after he come in the pinch run for Buckner, just unbelievable happenings here. The other thing I wanted to talk about thought it was kind of ironic that Dykstra, he got the 33-6 for the home run. And that is the one that always sparks the argument. 33-6, home run. A first column 6 on a double column card with a man on third. I used to never think that was a home run. But there's been much discussion on Facebook and stuff. And actually, I was always a believer it was a home run, but called that one a double because that's what the board say. It says right on there. And this could be double column cards. Call it a 5. So that ball turned into a double. Although a lot of people might have thought that could be a home run. And the other situation happened in the game was the air. You know, when they scored the run there, they got recreated the inning there. The Gooden was out there pitching, recreated the inning. I think the run would have scored anyways, so I called it a earned run. Although there was an error in there, an error on the catcher with the little chopper. So some weird things happened. That never came into play, really. Yeah, the Mets won the game, so it didn't really come into play. But just how crazy can you have a World Series game where David Henderson misses the bag at first base, and the World Series game ends? And now they got to head back to New York and try to win Game 6 to force a Game 7. I didn't check before I come up here, but I believe it's Roger Clemens going to pitch Game 6 for. Yep, Roger Clemens. He's going to be the guy pitching, probably against Bobby Ojeda. He hasn't pitched in a bit, so maybe against Bobby Ojeda there for the Mets. So that is it for today, and what a crazy game. If you guys made it to the end, hope you enjoyed it, because can't make this stuff up. Appa Master game, best game ever. All right, you guys, have a great day. Bye.